What if I told you? The biggest mistake most men make when talking to women isn't being shy. It's trying too hard. Every single day, thousands of men memorize pickup lines, rehearse conversations, and pretend to be someone they're not, believing that's the secret to attraction. Yet somehow, the man who says the least often gets the most attention. Why? Because attraction isn't created by clever words. It's created by the emotions you leave behind. Psychologists have discovered that people rarely remember every sentence you say. But they'll always remember how you made them feel. That's exactly why some men effortlessly attract respect and interest, while others get ignored, even when they're better looking or more successful. Today, you'll discover 10 communication habits that psychologically separate high-value men from everyone else. These aren't manipulative tricks or dating hacks. They're behaviors rooted in confidence, emotional intelligence, and genuine human connection. And make sure you stay until the end. Because the final habit is the one that instantly exposes whether a man is truly confident, or simply pretending. Let's begin. Number 10, they never chase approval. Have you ever met someone who spends every conversation trying to prove how amazing they are? They constantly mention their salary, their business, their expensive car, or the people they know. At first, it sounds impressive. But after a few minutes, it becomes exhausting. Here's why. The human brain is surprisingly good at detecting insecurity. When someone constantly seeks validation, people subconsciously sense that they're trying to fill an emotional gap. High-value men understand something different. Real confidence doesn't announce itself. It quietly reveals itself. Instead of trying to impress every woman they meet, they focus on creating a comfortable conversation. They laugh naturally. They admit when they don't know something. They don't exaggerate stories to look more successful. Ironically, the less they try to convince someone they're valuable, the more valuable they appear. Because confidence isn't something you say. It's something people feel. And that feeling is far more powerful than any pickup line. Number 9, their eyes reveal confidence before their mouth does. Before you've spoken a single word, someone has already started forming an opinion about you. Your posture, your facial expression, and especially your eye contact. Imagine talking to someone who keeps checking his phone, looking around the room, or avoiding your eyes every few seconds. Without realizing it, he sends one message. I'm somewhere else. Now picture someone completely different. He listens calmly, maintains relaxed eye contact, smiles naturally, and gives you his full attention. Suddenly, the conversation feels different. You feel respected, important, seen. That's because focused attention is one of the strongest forms of nonverbal communication. High-value men don't use eye contact to intimidate. They use it to create trust. Because making someone feel genuinely seen is often more attractive than saying the perfect words. Number 8, they make her feel heard, not interviewed. Most men think conversations are about talking. High-value men know conversations are about understanding. There's a huge difference. Many guys interrupt, finish her sentences, or immediately turn every topic back to themselves. Without realizing it, they're competing instead of connecting. A confident man doesn't rush to be the most interesting person in the room. He becomes the person who makes others feel interesting. He asks thoughtful questions. He notices small details. He remembers things she mentioned earlier. And when she speaks, he's not planning his next response. He's actually listening. That simple habit creates something incredibly rare today: emotional safety. And people naturally become attached to those who make them feel understood. Which brings us to the next habit. It's one of the fastest ways to create attraction. Yet almost nobody talks about it. Number 7, they ask questions that create emotion. Here's something most men never realize. There are two kinds of questions. The first kind kills attraction. What do you do? Where are you from? How old are you? There's nothing wrong with these questions. But they rarely make someone feel anything. High-value men understand that people don't connect through facts. They connect through emotions. Instead of asking questions that can be answered in one sentence, they ask questions that invite stories. What made you choose that career? What's something you've always wanted to do? What's the funniest thing that's happened to you this year? Notice the difference. Now she's not just giving information. She's reliving an experience. And every time someone shares an emotional memory, they naturally become more engaged in the conversation. Psychologists call this self-disclosure. When people gradually open up, trust begins to grow. But here's the secret. Don't ask questions just to impress her. Ask because you're genuinely curious. People can always tell the difference. Number 6, their body language matches their words. Imagine someone saying, "I'm really confident." But while saying it, his shoulders are slouched. His hands won't stop fidgeting. He avoids eye contact. And he constantly looks nervous. Would you believe him? Probably not. Because people trust what they see more than what they hear. High-value men understand this. Their confidence isn't performed. It's reflected in small habits. They stand comfortably instead of trying to look dominant. They move calmly instead of rushing. They smile naturally instead of forcing it. Even silence doesn't make them uncomfortable. This creates a powerful first impression. Not because they're trying to look important, but because they look comfortable being themselves. And comfort is contagious. When you're relaxed, the person in front of you naturally becomes more relaxed too. Number 5, they know how to flirt without trying too hard. This is where many men make a huge mistake. They think flirting means showing off, using rehearsed pickup lines, or constantly giving compliments. But that's not flirting. That's performance. Real flirting feels effortless. It's playful, light-hearted, and respectful. A high-value man doesn't compliment every woman he meets. When he gives a compliment, it actually means something. Instead of saying, "You're so beautiful," he might smile and say, "I like how passionate you get when you talk about something you enjoy." See the difference? One compliment focuses on appearance. The other notices personality. And people remember compliments that make them feel understood. Just as important, he isn't afraid of a little playful teasing. Not to embarrass someone. Not to make them feel small. But to create laughter and emotional energy. Because attraction grows strongest when two people enjoy the moment together. Number 4, they don't fear rejection. They learn from it. Here's a question worth thinking about. What would you do differently if you knew rejection couldn't hurt your value as a person? Most men hesitate before approaching a woman because they're imagining the worst possible outcome. What if she says no? What if she ignores me? What if I embarrass myself? But high-value men see rejection through a completely different lens. They understand that attraction is personal, not universal. Just because one person doesn't feel a connection doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Think about it. You don't like every person you meet. So why should every woman automatically like you? Suddenly, conversations feel lighter. There's no pressure to impress. No fear of making a small mistake. And ironically, that's when your most authentic personality begins to show. Because freedom starts the moment you stop tying your self-worth to someone else's opinion. Number 3, they never chase validation. This might be the biggest attraction killer of them all. Neediness rarely begins with actions. It begins with fear. The fear of losing someone. The fear of not being enough. The fear of ending up alone. When those fears take control, people start texting too much, seeking constant reassurance, overthinking every reply, trying harder and harder to keep someone's attention. But here's what psychology teaches us. People are naturally drawn toward those who already have a fulfilling life. High-value men don't make a woman the center of their identity. They have goals, purpose, friends, passions. Their happiness doesn't depend on one person's approval. And because of that, their attention feels valuable. Remember this. There's a huge difference between showing genuine interest and making someone responsible for your happiness. One creates attraction. The other creates pressure. Number 2, they don't take everything personally. Imagine this. You send a message. Hours go by. No reply. Many men immediately create a story in their minds. She lost interest. I said something wrong. I'm not good enough. But what if none of that is true? Maybe she's busy. Maybe she's overwhelmed. Maybe she simply isn't checking her phone. The point is, you don't know. High-value men don't waste their energy inventing negative stories. Instead of assuming the worst, they stay emotionally grounded. Emotionally mature people understand that someone else's behavior isn't always about them. This protects their confidence, their peace of mind, and their relationships. Because when you stop reacting emotionally to every small situation, you become someone who feels calm, stable, and secure. Those qualities are incredibly attractive, not just in dating, but in every relationship. Number 1, they are completely genuine. And now, the most important habit of all. High-value men don't play games. They don't pretend to be busy just to look mysterious. They don't wait 3 days to send a text because someone online told them to. They don't manipulate emotions to gain attention. Why? Because manipulation can create curiosity. But authenticity creates trust. And trust is what builds lasting attraction. A genuinely confident man says what he means. He respects boundaries. He communicates honestly. If he likes someone, he isn't afraid to show it. If something doesn't feel right, he walks away with respect instead of resentment. That's real confidence. Not pretending not to care, but caring without losing yourself. Because the strongest person in the room is never the loudest. It's the one who's comfortable being exactly who they are. So, let's bring everything together. High-value communication isn't about memorizing clever lines. It's not about acting like an alpha. And it's definitely not about manipulating people into liking you. It's about becoming someone whose confidence is impossible to fake. Someone who listens more than he speaks. Who stays calm under pressure. Who asks thoughtful questions. Who isn't controlled by fear, rejection, or the need for approval. Because at the end of the day, women may forget the exact words you said, but they'll always remember how they felt when they were around you. Did they feel heard? Did they feel respected? Did they feel comfortable being themselves? That's what leaves a lasting impression. So the next time you meet someone new, don't focus on saying the perfect thing. Focus on becoming the kind of man whose presence speaks before his words ever do. And here's one final thought. The man who constantly tries to prove his value usually has the most doubts about himself. But the man who quietly knows his worth never has to convince anyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to understand the psychology behind attraction, relationships, and human behavior, make sure you subscribe to Psyche Sync. Every week, we explore the hidden patterns of the human mind so you can build stronger relationships, understand yourself on a deeper level, and become the best version of who you already are. Until next time, keep mastering psychology. And keep mastering yourself.